commented on it and said, "It's giving Tana Mongeau." She said, "No thanks."
For those of you who do not know, that is Tana Mongeau talking about the drama between her and Alabama Barker. So let's just dive right in. Alabama Barker, who is the daughter of Travis Barker and Tana Mongeau. You can go watch the original video, but in this video, she's talking about how Alabama Barker slid into her DMs first, and she had been doing it for years since she was a minor, and saying things like she's really pretty, she wants to know who does her hair, who does her makeup, all of this stuff. Well, as the years go by, she continues to follow Alabama Barker and vice versa, and she notices that she's not following her on social media anymore. But then she goes on to look through the comments. Tana goes on to say about how she's going to give her grace and give her grace and give her grace because she's a minor and her age during a lot of the correspondence that she had with her, and that maybe she just was under the assumption that all blondes just look alike, and that's just how it is in Hollywood now that she's a Kardashian because her dad, Travis Barker, is now with Kourtney Kardashian, has a child with her, married, the whole thing. And so that elevates you to a different level in Hollywood. But remember, we are talking about an entire family and enterprise and reality TV show that is based on one woman's selling and monetization of a S tape. Yeah, and you know exactly who I'm talking about when I refer to Kim Kardashian. But we don't have to get into the appropriation of the Kardashian family with African American and hip hop R&B culture, because that is blatantly obvious for anybody who has ever seen anything culturally surrounding the Kardashian family. But this goes so beyond cultural appropriation here, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Because this is not just cultural appropriation, it's entire style and brand and aesthetic appropriation, which is just downright plagiarism if you ask most. But Alabama Barker is now 19 years old. Her birthday is Christmas Eve. So the fact that everybody talks about giving her all of this grace and giving her a free pass because she was a minor, no, I say bullshit. These NEPO babies and these Hollywood babies that are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, they have more of a moral and ethical and legal obligation to be more productive and positive and a role model on social media. Their age shouldn't give them grace and a free pass. Now, while that may say a lot as far as Tana herself and her womanhood and her personality and her character and her class and integrity, it's really telling why Hollywood has been getting canceled slowly over the decades. And we won't even get into all the scandal and all of the narcissism that it takes to be at that level of Hollywood. But you guys know a lot of it. We'll just stay focused on this particular person who is now an adult, and the fact that she is a representative by proxy of her stepmother, her father, his band, her entire family's brand. You would expect better and expect more. But I would chalk that up to the people that have raised her and the people that were responsible for raising her. And yeah, we're not going to comment on anybody's weight or body or anything like that. We're just going to talk about the scandal surrounding Alabama Barker herself. And if you don't know about the Alabama Barker and the Bad Bhabie drama, I'm going to get into it really quick so I can give you the synopsis. This video, you get 2 for the price of 1, and I'm going to streamline it for you. Danielle Bregoli has been diagnosed with cancer. She has not been very open about what type or what stage. I myself have just hit my 5-year remission mark of stage 3 cervical cancer, and with being physically disabled, this is something that I have a lot of love and a lot of compassion and a lot of sympathy for. And what's weird is that Bad Bhabie's mother's name is Barbara Ann, and my name is literally Barbara Ann, although it's spelled without the extra A like Barbara Streisand, who I was named after. So on December 18th, TikTok went all kinds of crazy because Bad Bhabie and Alabama Barker were going at it. Bad Bhabie's boyfriend and baby daddy, Levon, supposedly was caught up between his girlfriend and baby mama and Alabama Barker. Bad Bhabie getting ready to destroy Alabama Barker. It's all over TikTok. Bad Bhabie essentially says on December 17th to December 18th, in an Instagram story that is now deleted, she tags Alabama Barker and says that she took her man. At the time, Alabama had not turned 19, which she just recently did on Christmas Eve, but she tagged the then 18-year-old daughter of Travis Barker and Shanna Moakler in the post, accusing her of stealing Levon, her boyfriend and baby daddy. In a TikTok response, Alabama Barker stated, "I never want a bum." And she did it lip syncing to the sound. And it says, "You ain't even a bad bee and you think I'm beefing with you? Come on now with your raggedy ass." Barker's response inspired Bad Bhabie to share several more Instagram slides, seemingly communicating her relationship status. One slide said, "I told Levon next time I catch you, I'm gonna be with them." And another, she simply wrote "single," leading fans to believe that she and Levon had already ended their relationship. In another slide, Bad Bhabie targeted Barker. The slide explains, "I truly believe he only entertained him because he's my baby daddy. I've watched her talk to numerous men with girlfriends, but never thought I would see the day that she did it to me." According to E! News, Barker then said in a now deleted Instagram story that LV deceived me, something I have evidence of, including messages claiming he wasn't actually LV, that he was single, and that he didn't have an Instagram account. Before pointing fingers at me, I suggest looking at the source. Bad Bhabie immediately clapped back in 2 Instagram lives and a series of stories saying, "This is beyond embarrassing. This is beyond disturbing, especially with everything that I'm going through," referring to the birth of her daughter, Callie Rose, in March and her cancer diagnosis, which she shared with the public in early November. The back and forth came to a head on December 18th when Alabama Barker uploaded a video saying, "This is the only video I'm going to be posting about the situation." In the since deleted TikTok, Barker denied any allegations by Bad Bhabie, including that she copied Bad Bhabie's music video and that she was trying to steal Bad Bhabie's boyfriend Levon. And you can see that here and here. Now, Levon himself also made a statement on Instagram accusing Alabama Barker of trying this type of strategy 4 months before, trying to basically get him in some kind of scandal for massive media, mainstream media coverage. And the reason behind it all is because Alabama Barker wants to promote her single. And that this was all a made up fake situation to get attention on this negative fake drama, so that way she can benefit from getting views and streams on her music. So Levon does accuse Alabama Barker of lying and doing all this fabricated exchange and all these made up screenshots and messages that are not even really him, because she wants attention for her new song, which is already plagiarizing Bad Bhabie. It's absolutely unclear what is really going on between Bad Bhabie and Alabama Barker. Probably no relationship or no association at all. But it is said that Bad Bhabie did actually end her relationship with Levon, and they are no longer together. And this is very sad now that she is a single mother of a child and is going through cancer. Something I can relate to more than anybody else can. But the saddest part is that in Hollywood, these NEPO babies get away with doing this kind of negative, bad behavior. And it's actually having real in-life consequences for people, for their careers, their life, their music. But for people like Bad Bhabie, it destroyed a home. And yes, he may be just as culpable, but it doesn't mean that Alabama Barker was not fully aware of what she was doing and is not responsible for her own actions, choices, and words, as well as behaviors. So I don't think extending grace to somebody because of their age is an excuse or a pass for behaving that way. Her dad's status and fame should be all the more reason why she doesn't behave in that kind of way and truly finds herself.